Welcome to my channel. The story of the Ford Mustang Convertible begins in April 1964, a moment that would forever change the automotive landscape. Designed to appeal to the booming population of young baby boomers, the Mustang was an instant success. Within the first 18 months, Ford sold over 1 million units. The convertible, with its low-slung lines, chrome details, and open-air excitement, captured the imagination of a new generation. Initially powered by 170 cubic inch inline-six, buyers could upgrade to increasingly potent V8 engines, including the legendary 289. Compact, sporty, and affordable, the 1965 and 1966 convertibles offered style and thrill like no other car of its time. By 1967, the Mustang had grown larger to accommodate more powerful engines, including the 390 and later, the 428 Cobra jet. Though heavier, it retained its agile proportions, and the convertible remained a symbol of youthful freedom. By the early 1970s, the Mustang grew further, embracing the muscle car trend with larger dimensions and more aggressive styling. The 1971 and 1973 convertibles featured long hoods, recessed grilles, and a distinctly brawnier persona. The 1973 oil crisis, however, signaled the end of this era. In 1974, the second generation arrived with the Mustang II. Downsized in response to soaring gas prices and government regulations, it was based on the Pinto platform and did not offer a convertible. This absence marked a break in tradition. Though it was a commercial success initially, due to its fuel efficiency and compact size, Mustang purists were disappointed by its lack of performance and the convertible's discontinuation. The Mustang II offered a 2.3-liter inline-4 and a 2.8-liter V6, with a later reintroduction of a detuned 302 V8. But it wasn't enough to capture the magic of the original convertible. The third generation arrived in 1979 and lasted all the way to 1993, riding on Ford's Fox platform. Known as the Fox Body Mustang, this era reintroduced the convertible in 1983 after a 9-year absence. The 1980s Mustang convertibles brought back excitement to the brand. Lightweight, boxy, and responsive, they became popular among tuners and racers. Available engines ranged from modest 4-cylinders to the increasingly powerful 5.0-liter V8, which would become synonymous with Mustang performance. In the late 1980s, the GT convertible featured aggressive styling, aero kits, and fog lights, making it a street icon. The convertible top was power-operated and fairly easy to use, bringing true wind-in-your-hair driving back to a new generation. In 1994, the fourth-generation Mustang debuted with a complete redesign. It moved away from the boxy lines of the Fox body to a sleeker, more aerodynamic shape. It still used a modified Fox platform, but everything else felt new. The convertible version was a standout, offering structural enhancements to reduce body flex and improve ride quality. Inside, it featured dual airbags and a modernized interior. Under the hood, the base engine was a 3.8-liter V6, with GT models sporting a 5.0-liter V8, later replaced by the 4.6-liter modular V8. In 1999, the Mustang received a new edge design refresh, introducing sharper lines and more refined details. Convertibles from this era were better equipped, more comfortable, and retained their rebellious edge. The 2005 fifth generation ushered in the retro revolution. Inspired by the original 1960s Mustangs, this model featured C-scoops, tri-bar taillights, and a squared-off grille. The convertible looked especially striking with the top down, echoing the past while embracing modernity. Built on the new S197 platform, it had improved rigidity and driving dynamics. Standard V6 models offered 210 horsepower, while the GT's 4.6-liter V8 cranked out 300 horsepower. Later models brought more power, with special editions like the Shelby GT 500 delivering over 500 horsepower. The convertible offered an electronically powered soft top and a well-insulated cabin, making it more refined for year-round driving. In 2015, The sixth-generation Mustang went global. It featured an independent rear suspension for the first time in its history, transforming ride quality and handling. The convertible was redesigned with a sleek, fastback-like profile even with the top down. Under the hood, options ranged from a turbocharged 2.3-liter EcoBoost four-cylinder to the updated 5.0-liter V8. The cabin featured a digital touchscreen, improved materials, and safety tech like blind spot monitoring. The convertible top itself could be lowered in seconds, with a quieter, more aerodynamic soft top and improved trunk access. Even in a world of crossovers, the Mustang Convertible remained an icon. The seventh generation launched in 2024, bringing a bold new design and a digital-forward interior. It retained its classic silhouette but added a sharper front fascia, tri-bar LED lights, and more sculpted lines. The convertible carried forward the fast-operating cloth roof and improved insulation. Inside, the cabin featured an immersive digital cockpit with a curved glass display panel combining a customizable instrument cluster and Sync 4 infotainment system. Performance remained at the heart of the Mustang. The GT's 5.0-liter Coyote V8 was further refined, and the new Dark Horse performance model pushed output to new levels. Ford also emphasized the connection between car and driver, with improved steering, selectable drive modes, and a more engaging suspension setup. Even in a digital world, the Mustang Convertible offered a raw, analog thrill with every top-down drive. From 1964 to today, the Ford Mustang Convertible has evolved with the times while remaining deeply rooted in its identity. Whether cruising on Route 66 in the 60s, roaring down the highway in the 80s, or gliding through the city in a modern tech-savvy version, the Mustang Convertible has always represented more than just a car. It's a symbol of freedom, rebellion, and the joy of driving under the open sky. The Ford Mustang Convertible was more than just a car. It was the birth of an entirely new class of vehicle, the pony car. In April 1964, the Mustang exploded onto the American automotive scene with a style and sensibility unlike anything before it. It was compact but aggressive, affordable yet aspirational. The convertible variant was especially captivating. Unlike European roadsters that were expensive and delicate, the Mustang Convertible was bold, muscular, and made for American roads. With the starting price under $2,500 and a choice of inline-6 or V8 engines, it democratized the sports car experience. Within its first year, it had already become a cultural symbol, appearing in movies, TV shows, and sung lyrics. Its 1965 convertible version offered options like power tops, rally gauges, and styled steel wheels. Performance options included the iconic 289 Hypo V8, delivering 271 horsepower. Even in stock form, the car was a blank canvas for personalization. Ford struck gold by combining visual excitement with everyday usability. By 1967, the Mustang grew slightly in size and muscle, allowing for larger engines. This was the golden age of Detroit performance. The 1968 Mustang GT convertible, as seen in the film Bullitt, became legendary. The 428 Cobra Jet appeared in 1969, giving the Mustang a drag strip-ready setup straight from the showroom. Convertible versions were less about pure speed and more about stylish cruising, but they could still pack a punch. The early 70s saw the Mustang become larger and heavier. The 1971-1973 convertibles had elongated hoods, wide fenders, and more complex grille designs. These models were striking, but by 1973, growing concerns over fuel economy, emissions, and insurance rates led to the discontinuation of the convertible altogether. The Mustang II arrived in 1974. Marking a complete shift in philosophy. The oil crisis had changed the automotive world, and the Mustang responded with downsizing and efficiency. It was built on the Pinto platform, prioritizing fuel economy and emissions compliance. The V8 was initially dropped, then reintroduced in 1975. The convertible, however, was entirely absent from this generation. While the Mustang II sold well, It was criticized for lacking the performance and flair that defined the original. The absence of a convertible only heightened that sense of loss among enthusiasts, but Ford knew the Mustang name still held power, and a return to its roots was inevitable. In 1979, the third generation arrived. Built on the Fox platform, it allowed for more performance flexibility. Early Fox body Mustangs had clean lines and simple interiors. In 1983, the convertible returned. After a decade in hibernation, open-air Mustang driving was back. The new convertible used reinforced rocker panels and added bracing for structural integrity. Power-operated tops and glass rear windows added convenience and visibility. Performance also improved, with the 5.0-liter V8 returning in full force by the mid-1980s. Lightweight and responsive, the Mustang convertible of this era became a favorite among street racers, tuners, and weekend cruisers alike. Special models like the GT and LX 5.0 were fast, fun, and iconic. These Mustangs were a fixture of 1980s car culture, appearing in music videos, beach scenes, and high school parking lots across the country. In 1994, a new Mustang brought the car into the modern era. Though still built on an updated Fox chassis, the styling was dramatically different: rounded, muscular, and unmistakably more refined. The convertible continued to be a strong seller, with improved safety features like dual airbags and optional traction control. The GT offered the modular 4.6-liter V8, eventually tuned up to 260 horsepower. Mustang Cobra convertibles, hand-built by Ford's SVT division, delivered even more performance with advanced suspension setups and higher revving engines. The 1999 new Edge refresh sharpened the car's appearance and improved handling. The convertible tops were quieter, better sealed, and quicker to operate. While still viewed as a fun cruiser, the Mustang convertible began to carry a more premium aura, attracting a wider audience, including professionals and older buyers. The retro-themed 2005 Mustang redefined modern muscle cars. Heavily inspired by the 1965 original, its bold styling captured national attention. Under the hood, the GT's 4.6-liter V8 made 300 horsepower, with manual and automatic options. The convertible was offered from the start, with a well-insulated fabric top and revised chassis stiffening. Structural rigidity had always been a concern for convertibles, but the 2005 model handled remarkably well. A hydraulic lift system made top operation smooth and reliable. Inside, classic cues like dual cowl dashboards were paired with modern tech, including shaker audio systems and satellite radio. Over the years, Ford introduced a range of high-performance variants: a Bullet, Shelby GT 500, and California Special, many available in convertible form. The GT 500 convertible with 500-plus horsepower redefined what open-top American muscle could be. The sixth generation, launched in 2015, marked the Mustang's first global foray. Designed for both American and international roads, it featured independent rear suspension, a sleeker body, and a vastly improved interior. The convertible offered a fully automatic, quiet folding soft top that operated in under 10 seconds. Inside, it was packed with tech: touchscreens, navigation, voice control, and adaptive cruise control. Powertrain options ranged from an efficient 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbocharged four-cylinder to the ferocious 5.0-liter Coyote V8 and the GT. For the first time, performance and efficiency coexisted in a convertible Mustang. Models like the GT 350 and later the Mach 1 continued the high-performance legacy, though these were typically coupe exclusive. Still, the GT Premium convertible offered a stunning blend of luxury, speed, and emotion. Customization flourished with designs of paint, wheel, and trim options. The convertible Mustang became just as comfortable on European boulevards as it was on U.S. highways. In 2024, the seventh generation was unveiled, showcasing Ford's commitment to evolving the Mustang into the digital age while retaining its core DNA. With chiseled lines, aggressive lighting, and aerodynamic efficiency, the new Mustang took a bold leap forward in styling. The convertible model continued to offer a fabric roof, now even more refined and better insulated for cabin quietness. Inside, the The dashboard was transformed with a panoramic curved glass display, fully digital instrumentation, and immersive infotainment powered by Sync 4. Driving dynamics were sharpened, and the latest version of the 5.0-liter V8 now in its fourth generation that provided more power and responsiveness. An all-new model called the Dark Horse introduced track-worthy enhancements and a uniquely tuned engine, though it remained a coupe exclusive. The GT convertible, however, still offered breathtaking speed, thunderous sound, and the unmatched feeling of open-air driving. As of today, the Ford Mustang Convertible stands alone. It is the last true American muscle convertible in continuous production, surviving not just changing consumer preferences but economic downturns, environmental shifts, and technological upheaval. Over 9 generations, it has never lost its identity. It has become more advanced, more refined, and more powerful, but it has never abandoned its soul. It still means what it meant in 1964, unfiltered freedom, emotional design, and the timeless thrill of driving with the top down, the engine roaring, and the road unwinding toward the horizon.